Why does every retail store suck now? Like, what is it a rule in 2025 that you have to suck at being what you are to be open as a retail store? Especially electronic stores. Best Buy. Why do I even say stores? Like there's multiple. There's only like one. Best Buy. Radio Shack's gone. Circuit City gone years ago, obviously. Fry's gone. I mean, unless you got a micro center near you, and I don't, okay, so I got to go to Best Buy. I call it my weekly trip of disappointment going into Best Buy, finding out that they don't have anything I actually need. And even if they did have what I need, it'd be 4 times the price. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you go into Best Buy and they actually have what you want, an employee actually comes over, takes the item off the shelf, and then walks outside and throws it across the parking lot. At least once a week, I hopelessly wander around Best Buy looking for a deal, looking for like as if they've ever even had one. Dude, they'll have like an open box deal for like a $400 monitor, and it'll have like a gash through it, and they'll mark it off like 45 cents. The only person in Best Buy that cares about you is the guy trying to sell you an AT&T plan. He will chase you down. They're fast. Dude, I hate Best Buy, man. I just hate it. At least when Fry's was around, Fry's had a lot of stuff, and at least there was a theme. At least it was kind of fun to go into Fry's because you kind of never knew what you're gonna get. Like there's a spaceship crashed into the front of the building. You're like, this might be an interesting experience, you know. And now they're out of business, you know. Best Buy is like the BJ's, you know the restaurant BJ's Brewery. They're like the BJ's of retail stores. Going to BJ's, I hate BJ's, dude. I've never been like happy going into a BJ's. It's always connected to some mall. There's always some like 17-year-old kids on their first date there or something, and you go in and just like they don't even want to sit you down. Don't even go into BJ's late at night because they're not gonna seat you. They'll like stop seating at like 10:30, and you get in there, it's like 10:15, and they'll literally ignore you for 15 minutes. And then say, sorry, we stopped seating at 10:30. Well, yeah, you fucking ignored me for 15 minutes. You just avoided eye contact with me for almost half an hour. I don't know why you're like, I should have walked out here a long time ago, man. I can't stand BJ's. And they also shrunk the size of their Pizookie, so it's not even really worth the wait. That was like the only thing that was on their menu that was like even really enjoyable, you know. Except I did get the prime rib one time. It was pretty good. But I also got one of their like, dude, they fool you. They act like, you ever had the what's it called? The custom root beer, the house-made root beer. Ooh, flat soda. I love that shit. Yeah, give me syrup. Give me syrup and water, man. Even if it was good root beer, it's just soda, dude. Anyway, I'm just bitching, dude. Buffalo Wild Wings sucks too. I don't care what you say. I hear people talk about Buffalo Wild Wings like it's good. It's not. Okay, Wingstop is better. At least Wingstop, I think they have a rule where they have to have like the worst customer service on the planet, but at least your wings are like decent when they come out, and their ranch is a million times better. I gotta stop talking about food, man. Talk about what you know, I guess. Every time I go into Buffalo Wild Wings, some school is graduating nearby, and I gotta sit in line for an hour, and it's the only thing open in like, a 60-mile radius. And I'm not going to Denny's. That is not an option for me. I hate going to Denny's. They don't even turn on all the lights in Denny's anymore at night. It's always a tweaker waitress. She's just like ODing on Fent, nodding over on the table, drooling into my side salad that I ordered. It's disgusting. I hate Denny's, dude. I don't even think they're aware that they suck. I don't think Denny's is aware of their reputation, that I don't want to go because, a waitress with no teeth is kind of unappetizing to me. I'm sorry, dude. The only reason I used to go into Denny's when I was a kid was because they had like the $1, $2, and $3 menu where you could order like one egg. And they'd give it to you on a plate with like grits. Denny's was good. Or maybe I was just a teenager and a $20 bill actually meant something. Maybe that's why Denny's was good back in the day. It wasn't Caro's. I don't know. I'm laughing at that like people would even know what Caro's is. Caro's or Lions. a whole bunch of restaurant. They're all the same thing disguised as other restaurants, as if it's not all just garbage. Thanks for listening. Just a thought, man.